Hello and welcome to episode number 50 of Creating Legend. I am the FM novice. You've joined me today for a home tie against Vorskla as we restart the league after the long winter break, and it's celebration day. We have reached the 50th, something I've never done before and I didn't think I'd reach today, but we are there. We can celebrate, we can raise our bat to the sky. If you're a follower of cricket you might get that reference. If not, don't worry, sit back and enjoy the episode. The one league game you missed was a 5-0 victory away at Verez. Denis Bezburenko came to the party in style. The first half, it was his half, 4 goals, which is incredible. And Rozan Kizil in the second half getting the final goal. A lovely way to end the first half of the season. That has put us very comfortably in 3rd place. 9 points ahead of Olympic D. There is 4 games to go before the league split. 6th place is the split point, if that makes any English sense. So we are 13 points ahead of that one. So 3, 6, 9, 12. We have qualified for the top half promotion bit. Not that thing where you're in charge. We're ahead of the line. We're going to be ahead of the line. That's all that matters. Oh dear. It's been a few days since I've recorded, and it's probably, you can probably tell. Let's start with the players in. Alexei Gutsalak has come in on a free transfer from Kapati. His natural position is a target man, but as I always play players completely out of position, he is playing as my inverted winger on the left hand side at the moment. My reasoning is this: he can play on the wing. He's got dribbling, he's got first touch, he's got passing, technique, fight. He's got good stat attributes to play left wing. He can also finish because he's naturally a striker, and my inverted wing on the left hand side gets in so many good positions. To have someone with 12 finishing, 11 composure means he's going to score some goals. He hasn't done it yet in pre-season, 6.88 in the 5 games, but he is completely unnatural in that position, but he does have the attributes to back it up. So work in progress with this guy. I'm also developing a bit of a crush. Dmitry Krush has come in on a free transfer from Bait in Belarus. 2-star current ability, but I've bought him for the future. He's 18 years old, he's already made his international debut. A potential 5-star ability player. Lovely physicals. Some not so great technicals, but ones he does have are good. Crossing 13, first touch 13, passing 12, technique 11. Decent determination, work rate as well. This guy is currently my second choice right winger, because we've got Mikhail Chernik in the club as well. We've also got Rozan Kizil as well. But this guy is second choice, and I've got very high hopes for him. Professional personality as well. Short arse, but so is Chernik, and I'm confident this guy will come in. He didn't join on a free transfer. We paid a total of £80,000 for him, which is a heck of a lot when you're nearly £2 million in debt. But that is £40,000 now, and £40,000 over the next 3 seasons, if I remember it rightly. So I think it's a good deal, even though no one else does. The next one is definitely a free transfer and definitely a good deal. Vladislav Tankovsky is a deep line playmaker on support, a natural in that role. First touch of 15, marking 15, technique 15, passing 13. I love this guy already. And a player who I'm not really sure why I've brought in. Brian Coutinho is an Uruguayan attacking midfielder, which we don't play. He can kind of play as a centre midfielder, but not in any of the roles. So he doesn't fit our formation. He doesn't fit anything at all. He's 1.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. I kind of got him on trial and thought, if this guy can be cheap, I'll bring him in. Just an extra body. And he might have good sell-on potential eventually, because he's got determination of 19, his personality is determined, work rate of 12. He's got the right mentals to progress. So let's move on to the outs. Sobels has moved on in his last year of his contract, and we've got £85,000 for him. He was a player that got on a free transfer, and he had potential. Never really realised that potential. Had the odd good game. Also happy with Sergei Palantencia getting over £40,000 for him. He was my 3rd choice left back. Had 6 months left on his contract and was going to leave anyway. So to get any money for him, I think is always a good bit of business. Paid 3 times in that first season. First 3 games of the season, if I recall correctly. Never really got anywhere near this side, but he was cheap and he was an option if required, but we never really needed him. So we sold him on and got a little bit of money. Those two deals meant we could bring in Krush. So we are, in that transfer window, we brought in just over £100,000 and we spent £80,000. So we have made profit on that transfer window. So today's team is Dario Sand in goal, back four, Valencia at right back, Miganov at left back, with Stavok and Kovalchenko as my two central defenders. Chernik from the right hand side, Gutsalek from the left, Kogut, Tankiovsky and Koryakin in the middle, with Denis Bezvarenko up front. So debuts for Tankiovsky and Gulatsic, with Krush on the bench, potentially making his debut as the game goes on. The challenge for us now, and the aim for us now really, is to secure that third place, which will mean at the very least Europa League football again, but we don't have to go through as many hoops as we did last season. Early throw in for Vorskla. Carlos Alberto down the ball, but Miganov has picked the ball up and plays it down the line where Bezvarenko has got a lot of space. A lot to do though. Brings it inside and gives the ball away though to Fernando. Knowing me, knowing you, Fernando. Kravchenko. Down the line to Zico. Whips the ball in. Front post. Fernando scores past Diego Sand. A very bad start for Gelios after the winter break. We gave the ball away in the centre midfield. Zico got down the line, played it in, and Fernando passed Sand in goal there. The Brazilians put one past the Argentinian there. Done absolutely nothing in this first half as we approach half-time. In at half-time, and we have not played well at all. We are going to go a bit aggressive here. We want to give the boys a bit of a kick up the backside. Bezvarenko is averaging a 6.4 at the moment. We're not going to take him off yet, because he had done alright in pre-season. But Balam on the bench, who as well has scored a few goals in pre-season, so we may have to bring him on if nothing happens in the next 10-15 minutes. Koryakin on the ball. Finds Kogut, who plays it inside, but it's cleared away. Valencia picks the ball up. What can he do? Finds Stavok, who finds Toskovsky. Koryakin, now Kogut. Plays across side. Bezvarenko shoots and scores! That's why he's in the team. Denis Bezvarenko scores a great goal from outside of the penalty box. I was doubting him a few moments ago, but that is a supremely decent finish from the lad. 9th goal of the season, I believe. 5 in the last 2 games. Free kick, Kuzik. Whips it across. Headed off the post. And we clear the ball away. 15 minutes to go. We are going to ask the boys to push forward. Looking at the options on the bench. I'm going to get Krush on there for Chernik. Give the young lad a bit of an opportunity to show what he can do. I'm not expecting a huge amount though. It's just a debut. Corner. Miganov takes. Into the front post. Krush. Plays to Gutsalek. Instead, Bezvarenko scores! 2-1. Denis Bezvarenko finds the back of the net. 50th league goal of his career. A sensational landmark. Miganov played the corner in. It didn't look very good, but Krush picked it up. Did well. Played it inside to the fellow debutant Gutsalek, who had his deflected shot. Bezvarenko, poacher in the box, forcing the ball home. With 10 minutes to go, we are leading 2-1. And breathe. Kudryk. Long goal kick. I can sense there's another goal coming in this game. Kravchenko on the ball. Into Skylar. Now Fernando. Intercept by Stavok. Can we win the ball? We can't. Valencia wins the ball back though. Kogut now. Looks for options. Bezvarenko on the ball. On a hat-trick, remember. Kogut now. Koryakin. Finds Bezvarenko. What's the next pass? Crossfield. Koryakin. Overlap is on. But we lose the ball. Twice we've lost the ball. Will it give us a goal? Alexandra now driving forward. Skylar. Good ball. Alexandra shoots. Scores. 2-2. We gave the ball away. And they have equalised. We did all the hard work getting ourselves back in the game and ahead. But we gave the ball away. And they countered. And they scored. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Last 5 minutes. What can we do? Take off Tankiovsky. Fresh legs in there with Leonardo. Not expecting anything to come out the last couple of minutes. But we are going to push forward to the boys. Here we go. Attacking for the last couple of minutes just to see if we can force something out of the game. We've got a throw in. Kogut. Inside to Valencia. Valencia plays it across. Headed away. Miganov now on the ball. Shoots. Over the bar though. That would have been some goal. But we haven't managed to force the ball over the line. Goal kick. Kudryk to take. If they can give the ball away now, that would be very beneficial. Skylar. Into Kravchenko. It's important that we don't let them score a goal. 15 seconds left. Kogut now on the ball. This will be exceedingly late if we can do something, but I don't think it's going to happen. Zico now. Back to Zico. And that is the full-time whistle. We've played well, we've dominated the game, but we haven't picked up the 3 points. I've been the FM Novice, you've been my audience. We'll talk again soon. Good night.